This tutorial is about building team-based events, which would be team charity or oil field type shoots. We're going to start this off. We're going to go tournaments and create new. And this is going to be my charity tournament test. And I'm going to run the tournament type as an oil field because we've done a lot of development and we do very large oil field shoots. The team events really run really smooth through oil field. So let's go ahead and just make it for next Friday. And it's going to be the first thing we'll need to know is how many teams. So we're going to mark yes, we have teams, and they're going to be 5-man teams. And that's all we need to do to establish the tournament. Before we can add the events, however, we need to know the trophy configuration. And I made this little diagram to help explain that. So let's start with the basic. If you have one set of trophies or a single trophy, you have a Sporting Clays event and a Friday 9 o'clock rotation. And you can add more flights. Let's say we add a 12 o'clock flight, and that's okay. We're just adding more people to be eligible in this event for the same trophy set. Now, if we were to do 2 courses, and we could even add more courses and flights, and that is all okay because it's just more eligibility, more shooting times to win this set of trophies. Now, if you have trophies per course, which means there's 2 sets of trophies. So let's use this example. We have the red course event shooting at 9 o'clock and the blue course event shooting at 9 o'clock. The red course people are competing for the red course Lewis class trophy, and the people on the blue course are competing for this set of trophies. So it's important to know what sets of trophies they have so that you know how to set up, whether you would set up a single event with multiple rotations like this, or multiple events. You need an event for each set of trophies. So, and if we could add more rotations to that is also fine. That's more people, 2 rotations feeding into the red course trophy and 2 rotations feeding into the blue course trophy. Let's go ahead and set up, let's make this an easy configuration here. We're going to do we're going to have 1 flight time, 9 o'clock, on 2 courses, and we're going to have a set of trophies for each course. That's the question that we need to have answered before we can build the events. So this is what we're going to build. So we're going to go back into iClays and have a red course and blue course event. So we're going to add a red course event. We don't have to say event, but we can. And it is Sporting Clays. There's going to be, say, 100 targets and 10 stations. We'll keep it nice and simple. And we'll go ahead and we need to have a price, even though we're going to be importing shooters. I'm just going to stick in a price. So we have our charity tournament and we have our red course event. And let's make our blue course event. 100 targets, 10 stations, and they'll shoot for an hour and a half. And let's go ahead and add a price. $1. Okay, now we know that they're going to be shooting at 9 o'clock. So the red course we're going to do at a rotation. It's going to be on Friday. So I'm going to call it Friday 9 a.m. red. And you'll see why I put red on there in a minute when we get to the spreadsheet. But let's go to the blue course and add a 9 a.m. blue. And we're putting the red and blue just to distinguish on the rotation. So this tournament is made. The next tutorial you'll want to go through is if you want to import shooters, which is the easiest way to go. You should watch that tutorial next.